Yo, hey. Let me see your ID.
I'm sorry?
Let me see your ID.
And who might you be?
Give me one steward. Name's right here.
What?
I don't answer
Out.
questions.
Then out.
So are we
Out.
being trespassed?
You're out.
So is
you
that
don't have any business
is
here.
that a lawful
Out.
command?
Out. Yes, it is.
It's a law.
Real quick, can you just move out of my workspace, please? I like to work out of my passenger door, okay?
I'll respect that. I'll back up.
Today, we will explore some real-life situations that any of us could encounter, such as when filming in a public space, being asked to show identification, or being questioned by the police without knowing the reason. These are not uncommon occurrences, and it is important to know our rights clearly so that we don't feel confused or anxious when faced with them. According to the U.S. Constitution, every citizen has certain well-defined rights, such as the right to film in public, the right to remain silent, or the right to refuse to provide personal information, unless there is a valid legal reason. However, in practice, these rights are sometimes misunderstood or even violated. The situations I am about to share will help everyone better understand how to exercise these rights legally and wisely. How do you protect your rights when asked to stop filming? Let's take a look at a real-life situation where a citizen faced police authority and an unreasonable demand.
Yo, hey. Let me see your ID.
I'm sorry? You be.
Give me one steward. Name's right here.
On April 3, 2019, at the U.S. Naval Observatory in Washington, D.C., a citizen exercised their right to film in a public area based on the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which protects freedom of speech and the press. When an officer asked the individual to stop filming and leave, the citizen protested and cited a memo from the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, stating that filming in public spaces is perfectly legal as long as there are no posted restrictions. When the officer asked for identification, the citizen refused, citing the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, asserting that there was no reasonable suspicion of criminal activity.
I can't hear you. Can you? I can't hear you. Who are you, ma'am?
I said I can't have you taking pictures right here.
Yeah, who are you? Could I get a name and badge number? No, I can't get a name and badge number. Sorry?
Morgan Dye?
Morgan Dye?
Dodd?
Dodd. Okay, D-O-D-D.
Yes.
I can take pictures here because this is a publicly accessible area.
Yeah, it's public. We just don't want you taking pictures of our...
Now, you might not want that, but there's actually no law prohibiting it.
Alright. You have a nice evening. You're this close, though. You have to stand on the sidewalk. You're blocking our interview. I can't have you.
Oh, I am on the sidewalk. This is
Okay, but you have to go out this way.
But what about this area?
No, you cannot stand right here.
I can't stand here.
No.
Point.
Okay.
So therefore I can stand right here.
You cannot stand right here. I'm telling you.
It's not a law.
It's a command from the police.
Right, but it's not a lawful command.
Time.
Kind of seems like you are trying to give me a hard time.
Alright.
Alright, so I see the restricted area sign there, so I'm not going to pass that.
Okay, but
That's not a lawful order, ma'am. Are you ordering me, or are you telling me? Like you are trying to give me a hard time. Alright, well this is a sidewalk.
Okay.
It's publicly accessible.
You need to step off to the sidewalk.
Well, you've actually ordered me now, and I believe that's an unlawful order.
You need to go to the sidewalk.
Are you threatening me now? If I don't leave what?
I politely asked for you to move to the sidewalk. Now you have made...
And since you've ordered me, and it's an unlawful order, now it's kind of like a...
Let me get your ID. Those are police orders. I'm telling you to give me...
That's not a lawful order.
What's your problem right now?
She's giving me unlawful orders.
Okay, this is our work area, okay? You cannot stand here and take pictures.
This might be your work area, but it's also a public area. Okay, so even if this is federal government property, there was a DHS memo, applies to all federal property. any area where it is not specifically restricted, so like there's no trespassing sign, the area sign, I can't go past that. But any area that is not specifically prohibited for me to enter, any public area on federal property like this sidewalk, because it's not specifically restricted.
I'm telling you that you can't stand on federal property, you cannot stand. Are you going to leave or not?
That's,
you going to leave or not?
No, I'm not.
All right.
So it's a
Stay
failure
right
to
there.
obey.
You can call it whatever you want, but that's not a lawful order, ma'am.
I asked you nicely.
That's not a lawful order. If you had asked me nicely, it might have been, no, you gave me an unlawful order.
A police command.
Right.
From the sign, taking pictures of our
I can't tell whether you keep telling me you're asking me politely.
So give me your, so you're not going to give me your.
No, ma'am.
In this section, we can see that the citizen displayed clear understanding and calmness in defending their rights. The individual didn't yell or resist. They simply stood in the public space, filmed, and communicated with the officers in a clear and legally grounded manner. When asked to stop filming and provide identification, they refused, not as a challenge, but because they knew that under the Fourth Amendment, without reasonable cause or suspicion of a crime, they were not obligated to present ID. This is a great example for us to see that, when we understand the law, we can stand firm and protect our rights peacefully. The most important thing is attitude, maintaining respect and politeness, but being steadfast, truly admirable.
I asked for you to stop taking pictures. That's what I told you.
You asked for me to stop taking pictures. So the public, which this area is, I am allowed to stand here and take photos. What is your name, sir?
You're not giving me ID, why should I give you your name?
Because you're a public official in the course of your duties, and it's your policy.
You're in our property right now, so either you...
I'm not in restricted
I'm
property.
telling you to leave.
This isn't restricted property. You have no authority to give that order. All right, what's your name, sir? Please.
Sir, just,
It is your policy.
you can take your hands out your pocket and your hands off of the camera. I don't want the camera up. You put the camera, take your hands off.
All right, well, that's not a lawful order. It's to make you feel comfortable, and I'll advise you that I have no weapons on me, and I'm just here to take photos on public property.
Not to take pictures. And put your camera.
That's not a lawful order, ma'am.
I'm telling you that now. Don't take any pictures.
For that, A. And B, that's not a lawful order, and you are a public official in the course of your duties. I really expected Secret Service to know better than this in a place like this. Like, you must have people coming by here every day taking photos. Like, you guys really weren't trained on this? Photography, anything related to that? Public areas, you didn't read the memo that was issued in 2011 and reissued in 2018. That's not a lawful order, ma'am.
Hey, buddy, how you doing today?
Our officer started harassing me.
Really?
I harassed you.
Yes.
I asked for you.
And giving me unlawful orders.
Are sitting right over here in this area.
Right, I am standing where I was standing. I was at no point in any restricted area.
I asked for your ID.
No.
Refusing to cooperate with police orders. I've asked for you to stop doing this.
These orders because I don't want to identify. Okay, so there are a few things that would allow you, that would make me required to identify to you. You have DC policing powers. You would have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I have committed. Absent that, I have no necessity to identify myself to you. I'm cool talking with you, but I'd prefer to stay right here. Not really.
There's really no difference in it's just over there.
Yeah, I don't understand what the difference is to you either. I'm not going to disclose that.
So you can ask me for my name.
Yes, because you are a public official in the course of your duties, and I am not. Yes, because I want to.
Just because you want to.
That is reason enough.
My name's Officer Book.
Officer Bud? Book. I mean, it was your officers that started harassing me.
See ya.
This is a tense situation where we see the citizen resolutely defending their right to film in a public space. They are fully within their rights to do so, thanks to the First Amendment. When asked by officers to provide ID, the citizen clearly refuses because there is no legal reason to request it, even remaining silent as allowed by the Fifth Amendment. The officers seem unsure about who has the authority to handle the situation, and asking for ID when no criminal activity is evident could really be an overstep of their power. The citizen has the right to film and refuse to provide ID when there's no reasonable cause, while the officers need to be aware of their rights and limits to ensure their actions are lawful.
Yo, hey. Let me see your ID.
I'm sorry?
Let me see your ID. Right here.
Stewart?
Yeah. Let me see your ID.
What's your rank?
MA1.
Sorry?
First class, MA1.
Okay.
So this is, you know, this is a military installation, right?
Yes, it would appear to be, since y'all are U.S. Navy.
Take pictures of that.
Oh, I absolutely can.
No, you absolutely can't. Dispatch, tell them get thing. Let me see the camera phone. Take a picture of the gentleman. Surveillance system.
I'm on National Park Police.
You're not
DC Police doesn't actually have jurisdiction. You want to call Park Police? Good plan. Have fun with that.
He's taking pictures of the installation and the camera system.
What will he take pictures of next?
Where you from, Michigan?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
I'm not asking you a question.
That would sound like a question.
He's not taking video surveillance of the ECP to
That you know of. Might be taking video. Who knows?
rather than do it the way he's doing it than the way you're doing it.
Certainly, at least. If he's doing it without you seeing, I think you'd be more worried about that.
That's just what it does.
Whatever I want.
That's all I want to know. You got any idea?
You gotta be kidding me, right?
Right now, sorry. Let me talk to you real quick. Alright. I'm gonna be a dick, alright? So here's the way to think this. This is a federal installation. You already know that. You know this is a military installation,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So look, the way
That's a military installation.
You cannot record, you cannot take pictures
Oh,
without previous authorization.
Absolutely can.
If you do not want to comply with us, we'll have to contact outside law enforcement, and then they'll be the ones to pick you up.
Go for it.
All right, it's cool. Look, if you want to take it that route, you can take it that route. So I'm just letting you know that's how things are going to work. on our
Okay.
end.
Tell me that you'll stick around to get educated by them about my rights. Illegal.
No, it is unlawful.
No, it's not.
Video surveillance.
It's absolutely not.
Yes, it is. So,
Not even a little
if you don't
bit.
comply, then we contact law enforcement.
Go for
Then
it. No, if you tell me you contact law enforcement, I'll stick around.
Contacting law enforcement.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna run from the cops. Like,
You got identification. You give them the camera, so that's fine.
oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's appreciate it.
Thought that was me.
Go ahead, stick around, and we're gonna go.
Okay,
Trying to get this education. Okay.
good plan.
Let's say we can be on. Yeah. So once law enforcement came me on this whole situation, that'd be
I'm
fine
sure
with me.
they will.
Like I said, my name is Emma Stewart. Or any information on you.
Absolutely.
Understandable? We're gonna wait for law enforcement to get it.
Well, I tell you right now, they're not gonna get anything more than you did.
That's fine. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I recognize you've got policy. Gotta do what you gotta do. Is that a service issue phone?
Say again?
Is that a service issue phone?
I can't hear what you're saying.
Was it issued to you?
Was that a service issue camera?
I don't have a service.
I don't have a service issue.
So you're not U.S. Navy Police?
No.
Oh, okay.
This situation emphasizes the importance of understanding both rights and responsibilities when interacting with law enforcement. What do you think about this situation? Share your thoughts in the comments below the video. The right to film in public and how to protect yourself when faced with requests to stop filming from authorities.
What?
I don't answer
Out.
questions.
Then out.
So are we being
Out.
trespassed?
You're out.
So is
you
that
don't have any business here.
Is that a lawful
Out.
command?
Out. Yes, it is.
On February 9th, 2020, a group of citizens conducted a First Amendment audit at the MassDOT headquarters in Boston to test the right to film in public spaces. Under the First Amendment, citizens have the right to record public agencies and public areas, as long as it doesn't interfere with government operations. The group argued that public spaces have no expectation of privacy, referencing case law such as Katz v. United States, 1967, and Glick v. Cunniff, 2011. The dispute arose when staff asked them to stop filming, claiming the area was not public, while the group insisted it was public property and they had the right to film. Internal policies cannot violate constitutional rights unless there are reasonable time, place, and manner restrictions. The dispute reflects differences in understanding and application of laws concerning public space and privacy rights.
Here in Boston at the Mass Department of Transportation, conducting a First Amendment audit. See if they respect our First Amendment right to film in a public place. Let's take a look. Visitors, please check in with the reception desk before you're allowed access to other offices. I thank you for your cooperation. Well, now we have to check in at the reception desk before we visit more public places.
So, it will be fine. It will be nice, yeah. All right, hon. Have a good one. Thanks.
Hi, is the Mass DOT publicly funded?
Guys.
Oh, I don't answer questions.
No, I can't give you any answers.
Are you a public employee?
No.
This is a private company?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys, so we're in the Mass DOT, and not a public bill. So one gentleman said that this is public access, encouraged us that it was not public access.
Hey, don't film that.
It's in public too.
Oh my God, guys, seriously?
You guys have no authority, I told you guys.
Of course it's
If you don't want things to be seen in public, you can leave them in public.
You can't trespass the eyes can see. We could see it from outside. You might need to tint the windows.
It's actually part of your job to create that privacy
We're getting people
from the
coming
public
down.
if you don't want people to see it.
Joe was so rudely interrupted because he was being told that he can actually trespass what his eyes can see.
This
They
sign
said-
is so funny. Welcome.
And it's kind of weird because the
Stay
Massachusetts...
away from that room, sir.
It's whatever I can
You know
see.
what? Now you're testing my patience.
My
You need
eyes,
to get over here.
my eyes cannot be considered
That's fine.
trespass.
You're not following direction.
So the
You need
Massachusetts...
to get the camera away from that door.
Why?
So you get...
Because I told you so politely.
First off, you're
Number
very
one,
demanding
I'm
and
not, you're
pushing
not gonna
people
go
around
me-
right now.
You're not going to bait me into
I'm not baiting you anything. You better not delete that because I'm going to FOIA request that
Cam
camera
back.
footage.
No, because I'm going to give you
Yeah,
my
go ahead.
boss.
Yeah, and then I'll FOIA request it, so you better not have any nudes or anything on that
There's
camera.
no, right.
So the Massachusetts flag is representative here. This is a public place. It's clear.
100%.
And then we'll just allow the police to come deal with this. So that way
I agree.
they're more apt to give them some valuable information today.
All your information, so I'll have John.
Your eyes can see. That's number one, right? So if I was standing outside these windows and I filmed with my Zoom, I could film everything going on in that room. Why? Because you cannot trespass what your eyes can see. That's point number one. Expectation of privacy in public. Let's say this was a private building. The outside is public access. I could film through the window because, again, you cannot by filming from a public place, which is the whole reason we're doing this. Because some folks are uneducated, and here's the thing. Maybe she's not a state representative, but she works in a capacity of the government. Her job is to ensure some subsidy of the government. You know, I'm not going to protect or uphold anything that the government has instituted, especially the U.S. Constitution. I carry around my own policy because I was born on this soil, and that is the United States Constitution. Freedom of the press. Right to assemble.
She was friendly. She waved.
Yeah.
She was pretty nice.
Peaceful protest, which we're not peaceful. We're not protesting at all, but...
When asked to stop filming and leave, the group protested and affirmed their right to film in public. The police claimed the group's filming was harassment and invaded the privacy of people inside the building. The group argued that, since the building was a public office, there was no reasonable expectation of privacy in that space. They emphasized that filming in public spaces is legal, referencing Glick v. Cunniff, 2011, where the court upheld the right to film public agencies in public spaces. However, authorities can request that filming cease if it causes obstruction or harassment.
I was actually going to leave, but since you said that you were calling, say that, just so we can make sure that we get the correct information. But more so, today we have the trooper approaching us, and today we're about to learn a valuable lesson. Tyrant on him.
problem?
These gentlemen,
What do you need?
tell you their own
We're just
story.
filming.
All right, out.
Is this a public building?
No reason for you to be here. Do you have any business
Can we have
here?
a conversation first?
Yes.
No. Out.
But why?
There's no reason for you to be here.
If
Do
this
you
is a
have any
public
business?
place, I don't answer
Out.
questions.
Then out.
So are we being
Out.
trespassed? Is
Out.
that a lawful
Out.
command?
Out. Yes, it is.
It's a lawful
Out.
command. Under threat
If
of arrest?
You don't? Yes.
The threat of arrest, but
Out.
is this a public building? How can we be
Out.
trespassed
If
from
you
a
don't
public
have
place?
business here, out.
So how can we be trespassed from a public place? This is a public place. What's your name and badge number?
Here in the rain, the people working
We're not
inside.
disturbing it. To film inside, we can film.
No.
You're escalating
No.
things further now
No,
by
no, no,
raising
no,
your
no.
voice. I'm not.
No, you have no business in there.
We did not.
Out.
What's your
You
name?
want to record out here? You got it.
What's your name and badge number?
In there?
What's your
Good.
name and
In
badge
there?
number?
It's
No.
not
What's your name and
understandable.
badge
I
number?
mean,
No.
I'm not going to go back in because
Exactly.
you're threatening me right now.
You're not.
You're threatening me right now,
You're
so I'm
not.
not going to go back
You
in.
have no business in
I
there.
do have business
So
in
stay
there.
It's
out
the
here.
people's building.
Nope.
Am I
No
allowed-
business in there.
Well, you're telling
You're
me
not
that.
conducting any business.
So-
You're harassing.
Supervisor,
You're going to
please.
nod
I
in
need,
the affirmative.
I need your supervisor.
No. I am
I mean,
not
if
calling
they send
any
someone like
supervisor.
you, it's not gonna.
There is
it's not
no
gonna
need
help.
for a
So am I
supervisor.
allowed to film
You
in City
understand?
Hall?
Good, you
So,
understand?
so is it allowed?
Nod
Am I
yes.
allowed to film in City Hall?
No, you are not allowed to
Because
go
I
in and
have.
disturb them.
Be
Care
I?
about them.
Well,
right
give me some
here,
personal
right
space.
now. You're
I
not
don't-
going to be in 185 Nealon Street there.
So you,
Is that understood?
What investigation have you
Is
conducted
that understood?
that states that we've
Is that understood?
Give me personal
Is
space.
that understood? The
How
personnel
about this?
working.
We're gonna call. Why,
Legal arrest.
okay, since your level of tyrant has come down,
You will not
It doesn't.
be in
We will
185
not-
Nealon Street.
we will not-
recording
Law,
and
sir.
harassing.
Can you cite
End
us
of
a law?
story.
can you cite the statute?
Understood? You
say
don't.
nothing.
You
I'm
don't.
not
But
saying nothing.
understood?
because
No,
haven't
you-
told
you're-
us
you're
any
trying to force a
legal
narrative.
Well,
parameters.
stay out here and record.
Yeah, you have no
That's
legal
fine.
authority
You're
right
there.
now.
No.
Steve Smith,
How
right?
many people have you shot in your,
Understood?
as a police
You
officer?
will not.
Besides us, whose rights have
How
been
many people
violated
have you been
today?
shot?
8-9.
He's going to find out for us. He's going to call it in. How many people he shot?
I want to know who his supervisor is.
No.
All right, guys, so we're going to wait a supervisor. We've been forced out of a public place. Now, here's the thing. No investigation. You can't just walk into a building and make a claim. There is an expectation.
To conclude,
Your
you can
supervisor's
stand out here
coming?
and record.
Your supervisor's
you can
coming?
record me.
Let me ask you a
And
question.
if you walk back inside, you will be arrested. Understood?
For what charge?
Understood.
For what charge?
Would it be?
For trespassing, annoying,
For trespassing a
causing
public
disturbance
place.
inside.
So, what investigation
They wouldn't
led you
have
to
called me
believe that?
If you weren't annoying and disturbing.
Okay, hold on.
Understood?
Not a problem.
Is that
So, if I
understood?
called you and said they're annoying me,
Is
will
that
they be
understood?
arrested? Questions you want to
No.
answer. The only
I'm
specific.
walking away now. If I see you go inside, you'll be under arrest. Understood?
The group was asked to stop filming for allegedly violating the privacy of employees in the public building. However, under the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, the right to film in public spaces is legal, as long as it does not infringe on the privacy rights of others. When the police intervene, citizens have the right to request clarification of the reasons and refuse to provide personal information if there is no legal basis for doing so. It is important to understand your rights and stay calm in these situations. It's essential to assert your rights, but also to respect the privacy of others, especially when filming in public spaces.
Excuse me, are you a supervisor?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Okay, got a quick question for you. Building, it's not private, correct? Okay, so we have, it's accessible to the public place because we're filming inside. So I'm just confused. You seem to be more reasonable than this trooper going down to file charges immediately.
Charges against him for
So I just
trying
want-
to assault me with a stop rope.
I just want to know,
on
it's
film.
legal for us to be inside this building. The First Amendment protects us to be able to do that, correct?
That issue is okay.
All right, I appreciate it. Because the next step we're doing is it's close borderline assault. This is absolutely
His approach was
unacceptable.
assault and
And he says-
"You're here within hand, within reach." And we told him to back off. You can talk to us from a distance. That's inappropriate. I want to file heavy complaints against this officer because he's probably doing way worse things than treating press like
Right.
escalated earlier. We were fine. We were very calm.
When he went in-
video inside that we were fine. We weren't antagonizing. We weren't harassing. We were just trying to explore public place.
Investigation. We have a presumption of innocence. He walked inside and said we had to leave because we were annoying them. At his first point of contact was, "What are you doing here? Leave." So if we could just figure that out, because I've done, as you're probably aware of, FBI, I've done here and in other states, and I absolutely know that this is a constitutionally protected activity. You to do today, trooper, is to honor your oath and maybe figure this out a little bit.
Inside, or you're just looking at?
We were just filming. They have fake talent, like the.
You just want to see what's the.
We want to take pictures, correct? And they said that we couldn't film in there and that everything was private, but we would have been in there for 30 seconds filming everything inside, but we were told that it's illegal, and then we waited for this state trooper to come. That's the only reason we've been here so long.
Gotcha.
All right, thank you, Trooper Sullivan. All right, so this trooper's gonna go inside. He's not a supervisor, but we're gonna see if we can figure anything out. We're gonna wait outside until they give us further.
And get footage of inside
So we were rolling, but as soon as we came in, the front desk attendants told us that we couldn't film. So he walked over to the that display, the model, and then we were corralled back in. So when we were told the police were coming, we only stayed and filmed the front desk attendant. Police arrived. We literally wanted to walk around, but we stayed right at the front building. It's all on camera. Their cameras are going to show the same thing.
Understanding that you filmed inside the lobby already.
At that main area at the desk.
The issue is the employees in there, and there's a glass wall between the offices and the lobby. Okay, that's why they were trying to corral you to maintain that expectation of privacy.
I understand that, but and here's the thing.
Hold on, let me just explain
go ahead.
to you what I know.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Right.
Which is different than me in uniform. Okay, they're just state employees. Okay. You have filmed inside to the extent of which you're going to film. That's all I have for you.
Like that's this. So I can't trespass what my eyes can see. So I could technically film them right now. Of privacy in public. They're state employees.
Probably should be a glass wall.
I mean, if
I can't control that. I can't control the infrastructure.
Right, we can't control that. Our cameras can see through that too.
We were being told that it was a private building.
I have nothing more for you. No, you cannot.
We've been trespassed.
Okay.
Have we been trespassed?
But I have nothing more for you other than that. Okay?
So it's a trespass warning under the threat of arrest.
I'm not going to discuss that. Okay. I'm not going to get in a back and forth argument with you.
Trying to make sure that we understand completely before we move on. So
because if we're not trespassed right now, then there's nothing legally prohibiting us from going inside.
Well, I'm leaving. I've told you what I'm.
Us with the rest and everything like that.
What's his name?
So we want to make sure it's clear that we're not going to get arrested if we go back in.
I can't speak on that. I cannot.
Well, you guys are colleagues, and we really need to get this clarified, because if we try walking back in and he arrests us, then you were just playing ignorance and didn't want to talk with your colleague.
I can't speak on what he's.
Can you just radio him in right now? Just radio him.
What's his name?
I'm not going to do that.
Thin Blue Gang, right? To tell us his name, it's Brothers Before the People.
That's not exactly.
Appreciate him a little bit more, and you know why that is? At least he's a piece of shit to my face. Hiding behind a guise of bullshit. So here's what I'm going to do right now.
I'd rather have someone, be mean and be honest.
I've understood the tactics. I was corralled at the Boston Straight Pride Parade. I had that case dropped, okay? So what I'm going to do is because I know what you're doing. Now you're going to leave. So what I'm going to do is right now this video is going on my channel. It's going to be seen by thousands and thousands of people. And I'm going to go for you and tell me.
No.
So what is his name?
How do we know he's even a police officer if he can't identify himself?
So can I file? It's failure to identify completely that he has to identify.
Who he is.
Okay, well, is there going to be an incident report on this?
I don't know.
Do you know anything?
I'm gonna leave.
He was radioed in here.
He was going to be
you put your lights on too, so you have an incident.
Good old boy from Southie, I'm sure. But listen, he was going to be a Baba, but that was 6 months extra of school, and he figured, I got a taser and a so let's just make it happen. Where's your barracks? Where's your barracks located?
In the seaport.
In the seaport. So I'm going to go there right now.
When faced with such situations, don't panic. Stay calm and be resolute in defending your rights. If you're not breaking the law, you have the right to continue filming. Remember, your civil rights are protected, and you can request clarity when necessary. In a tense situation with the police, what would you do to protect your rights? Let's explore some important civil rights you need to know right now.
So, real quick, can you just move out of my workspace, please? I like to work out of my passenger door, okay?
On April 17, 2023 in Arizona, a man driving to a construction site was cut off by a police car, causing rocks to hit his windshield. He stopped in a public area and began filming, a behavior protected by the First Amendment, as long as it doesn't interfere with official duties. A request for maintaining a safe distance is reasonable, but filming is not prohibited if the individual is at a legal distance, around 10 to 15 feet. He also requested the officer's information for filing a complaint, which aligns with the principle of transparency. If the police officer drove dangerously as alleged, this could be a violation of Arizona's reckless driving law, ARS Section 28693. The individual also mentioned being assaulted by the police in 2020, an allegation that needs to be addressed through official complaint channels and could constitute a violation of rights under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983.
Were you
All
just
right, man.
coaching her to feel
So,
threatened?
real quick, can you just move out of my workspace, please? I like to work. You can film on
I'll
your
respect that. I'll back up a little bit. That's fine.
Stay away
Yeah.
from my workspace.
Why would you recklessly drive off the freeway like that? Over monetary gain? Is it over a monetary gain?
I'm gonna let you record all you want. Okay, you're on camera too.
That's fine. Yeah.
Just don't stand behind me.
I'm not worried about
Who
officer
you are,
safety.
what you're capable of.
I don't know who you are and what you're capable of either, sir. You got to understand that. Driving
I'm not
over
gonna
what?
give
A
you
traffic
any sort of
infraction?
reaction.
You are giving me a
Tell me
reaction.
what you can and cannot do.
So, and you can't depict what or decide what I can and cannot do as long as I'm not breaking the law. Any chance I can just get your information so I can roll? I need to file a complaint for my windshield. Spit a bunch of rocks in my face exiting the freeway like a psychopath. No, the officer. The officer's the one who did it. He came off of I-19 onto Irvington, through the rocks, over everything. You sergeant? Well, I mean, those 3 bars say something. I don't like that guy. So I need his information. His
You don't like this proposal?
No.
Why not? When was this?
This was 2 years ago, 2020.
Out here?
Huh?
Out here?
Yep. I-10, and now what's he doing now? What's he doing to my vehicle now?
The citizen requested to maintain a safe distance for safety reasons and refused to provide identification, claiming a medical exemption due to acid burn injuries. The police argued that he was being detained and demanded personal information. Under Arizona law ARS Section 13-2412, when detained, a citizen must provide their identity upon request from law enforcement. Failure to cooperate could lead to a charge of failure to identify, with the possibility of arrest. Ultimately, the individual agreed to provide his driver's license, but insisted the police maintain a safe distance to avoid misunderstandings that he was drawing a weapon, reflecting his Fourth Amendment right to personal safety in interactions with the police.
What's that? Oh, well, he's right behind my... No, I'm going to the back of my truck. What are you doing here, sir? What are you doing here?
Doing his job. Don't worry about what he's doing.
I've got an exemption, dummy. And you're about to pick up a federal investigation. Is that what you want?
Yeah, we can do that.
You can pick up a federal investigation, yeah?
In the middle of our
Trooper Via?
Number 10668.
10668. Is it in your policy to write it on a card or to provide me with a card? For him to provide it to me in his card? Okay, what's that badge number again?
You're getting pulled over right now.
I'm being pulled over and I'm detained.
Yeah, I can't see into the car. Okay.
Yeah, and have an burns. I have an exemption. So
Just take a look at your paperwork.
no, you're not taking a look at anything.
He's pulling you over. You're going to provide driver's license, registration, insurance.
He did not pull me over.
Yep, right now you just told me you did. Pulling you over right this second.
I'm outside of a vehicle. Never was in a vehicle when I made contact.
There's the driver's seat of the vehicle. I saw you. So.
You're good.
So just provide me the documents, sir. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be.
Freeway and spit rocks all over my windshield, trying to chase that car down. Are you going to admit that or not? Did you just spit rocks all over my truck right now, exiting the freeway on a non-exit? You exited the freeway over a gore area, through the gravel, and over the hills.
If he wants to, he can do that.
Can you let me talk?
Yes.
I also had my emergency equipment activated because I'm trying to catch a car that's going.
The off-ramp. You went over all that stuff without your emergency equipment on, and I've got it on dash cam.
Okay.
So.
Well, my mistake then.
Dangerous. That is dangerous to the public safety. You are state trooper, a branch of the Department of Public Safety.
I'm giving you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, then we can move on. Now, you can't create a crime off of you making that mistake.
License registration.
For my safety, I need you back up. I'm getting my paperwork out. I'm not going to reach in my glove box with you present with a weapon on you. Please back up so I can reach for my information. Can you roll the window up? No, not this, no. I want the exemption.
I need your license, registration, and insurance. And then the exemption.
For what is your reason for the pullover? You didn't pull me over.
Yes, you are being pulled over.
I'm not pulled over.
Because you say so?
The vehicle over. I've got it all on camera.
I'm telling you, you are.
You're going to lose your job over this, sir. You're going to lose your qualified immunity. How long you been on the force, man? I don't want to take your job from you.
Sir, if you fail to identify yourself,
Need the
you're
exemption.
going to go to jail.
Fine, okay. Arizona 13-2412. ROY ARS 13-2412.
You're driving a car, though. I need to see your
The
license.
driver of the vehicle.
No. He just said identify.
The driver of the vehicle shall identify themselves with the driver.
I need to verify you have a driver's license, yes.
Sure. Let me see your driver's license, please. Let me see the legal information.
Give me the information.
You need to provide driver's license, please.
Roll this window all the way down. If you guys would back away from me a little bit, I'd feel a little more comfortable to reach, because I don't want you thinking I'm reaching for a... No problems doing that. You are doing this, you are making me under duress right now. I need to reach in there and do and I need to be away from you guys because I'm not reaching for anything with 3 armed thugs in front of me here.
The citizen cited Arizona law, ARS 13-2412, arguing that he was only obligated to provide his identity if there was clear criminal activity or reasonable suspicion of a crime. Refusing to provide information without evidence of a crime is legal, based on the right to remain silent protected by the Fifth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Additionally, he requested the police maintain a distance for his personal safety to avoid being misunderstood as reaching for a weapon in a tense situation. This reflects his right to be protected from unlawful interference under the Fourth Amendment. He claimed he was being unlawfully detained and asked the police to adhere to proper legal procedures to safeguard his personal freedom under the Constitution.
I need to reach in there, and I'm not going to do what you guys next to me. I don't want to get shot.
What are you reaching for?
Identification, proof of insurance, registration.
That's what I want to see.
412, I have to be in the commission of a crime, about to commit a crime, or have committed a crime in order to ID. If you guys are saying that I committed a crime, Roy, that is identifying pursuant to ARS 13-2412, sir.
It's not a crime, it's a civil violation.
Civil. I just gave you. And give me the civil complaint, sir. I cannot reach for that with 3 armed thugs in front of me. I'm sorry, I'm not going to risk my life over a civil infraction, sir. My life over a civil infraction, sir. Hold that. Roll the windows up, son. Lock the doors now. Lock it now.
Who's going to get towed?
Get in the driver's seat.
We gave you warning.
Roll the window up now.
Told you you
Roll the window up now. Sir, I did identify you. I need to reach for it, and I can't do it with you gentlemen behind me with armed...
I need to verify you have a driver license.
I can give you the whole damn shit. I'm gonna give you one more check. I'm illegally detained right now, sir. From this point on, I'm invoking the Fifth Amendment of the United States.
Piece of shit.
I cannot go any further. I cannot answer any more questions. This is terrible, sir. You just illegally detained me, and now I'm going to jail over this. Public safety, sir. That's what I was just doing.
If you don't open the door, you're going to go to jail.
Roll it up now.
If you don't open the door, you're going to jail.
What do you mean? You're going to threaten my son now?
I'm towing you.
You cannot tow my...
Yes,
what are you...
you're going to jail. I'm going to tow the vehicle.
No, he's in possession of it. He's in possession of it.
I'm in possession now. Arrest.
You're a bad sergeant. You're a very bad sergeant,
I gave
man.
you 5 warnings, man.
Look, I got you, man, and I got ID. I just need to read.
Roll the window down. Let me talk to you for a second.
The citizen has the right to record, the right to remain silent, and the right to request information when asked to provide identification. Most importantly, the citizen has the right to protect themselves from any violations of their rights and can file complaints or lawsuits if necessary to defend their legal rights. Ending today's series of situations. I hope that everyone has been able to draw valuable lessons on how to protect your rights in tense situations with law enforcement. Understanding your rights not only helps you feel more confident when facing legal situations, but also contributes to building a fair, respectful, and civilized society. Remember, protecting your personal rights doesn't mean confrontation or conflict. It means acting calmly, intelligently, and within the law. Always respect the law and understand your rights so you can stand firm in any situation. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to share the video and leave your thoughts in the comments below.